Hi, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? It's June 11th, 2020, Thursday, 3:05. Um, yeah, I'm on like week 8, bruh. Um, week 5, week 8. Almost done with week 8. Finishes on Sunday. That's kind of like a lot. Like, time flies. Let me get this light. Yeah, so this morning what I did was I was working last night until like 3:30, I think it was. And then I was like, oopsie doozies. I got to get up for the mother. So I went to sleep and I got up. Oh yeah, but I forgot I didn't set my alarm or anything. I should have, but I didn't. And then at like 7:30 my mom calls cuz I had to go over there and take it to her car to the mechanic at to fix your door handle, so they can open up the door right when they open at 8:30. And so yeah, but then it took longer than I thought. She was like, oh yeah, half hour, but it was actually an hour and a half. So I kind of just hung out because I didn't have my bike. Just hung out walking up and down North Boulder. Interesting place. I'm not really familiar with that. And then yeah, I went back and then helped her. Yeah. Oh, and then we went shopping. That's right. We went to Walgreens and got some things. A seat for showering because she broke her arm. And like a thing to keep her arm dry and a little like sticky pad to not slip on. And then, and then, and then I came back here and I was working. Then I went over to the store and got 100 worms, and but I guess you can get a bunch of worms. I didn't know, but you could put them in the refrigerator and they last forever that way. And then some crickets. One of my geckos is like his tail's getting really thin, and I've had him like 5 years now. I'm supposed to live like 5 years, so it's the male. The male has a bigger body, but the tail is withering away, and the female has a smaller body, but her tail is nice and plump. So whatever. I don't know. Maybe they're just dying of old age. I don't know. But they're still alive. And oh yeah, and I got a sandwich. Blew $12 on a sandwich. But you know, my appetite is like nothing. So you know, one sandwich, I'm good for the day. Um, Maybe I'll call my mom tonight and be like, "You got any food?" Because she's kind of helpless. She could probably always use me to go over there help her to something. So yesterday I started, or I don't know, a few days ago I started adding fonts and borders to my animals on my deep history timeline, and I'm kind of still figuring out how I wanted to design it. I should have just figured that out more before, but I think I want to include all the information on all of the different things that I have on there. I'm basically including everything that's on Wikipedia. If it's on Wikipedia, it's going on my site. So I don't know how unwieldy that'll be, or wieldy or unwieldy. There's only one way to find out. It doesn't seem like history's that big, though. Because, you know, a lot of the species, you go far back, the species don't have their own Wikipedia page. It's just the genus. So you just say so-and-so species. You don't have to name the species because it doesn't mean shit. You only put stuff up there that means something. I think I made that mistake and I typed all the species in one, or I copied and pasted it. But anyway, yeah, just put the number. But yeah, and I think I want to put all of the different clades, the different levels. You know, how it goes. It goes. First, you have your species. I just scraped my pipe and cleaned it. And then you have genus, followed by order, followed by class. No, followed by superorder, followed by class. And I think it's maybe even superclass. I don't know, because then you have superfamily, and then phylum, and then phylum, and then kingdom, and then domain. So I think I am when I have like a species, I'm gonna have all the different clade. That's what those divisions are called. each in their own font, and not just their own font, but their own font and pertinence, color coded to that particular species. So that because it doesn't take that much space really. When the way that Wikipedia does it, it takes more space because, and I mean, I'm not knocking Wikipedia. It's great to do it the way they do it. It's the clearest and most concise way. But if you want to take it to the next level, instead of having, and this is how I designed my website, like when I first had, like I designed it how they have Wikipedia has it, and then I evolved to what I have now. I used to have it so that like Wikipedia has it where you have, the table, and then over here you have all the different, species, genus, order, class, domain, and over here you would have what it is, like 2 columns, but that takes up this much space. What if you just color code it and you just write it across? You don't even write kingdom, phylum, class, domain, genre because you already know what it is from the color coding of it in the order. So you just, and it's just jam packed, boom, and yeah, it's just that much space. So it's totally, and it doesn't have to take too long either because you can copy and paste it. If you see an animal and it's got that line of da da da, you just copy the one from the other one and put it on. And you would know where they are because usually they group together anyway. So anyway, I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go along. It's if the end of 10 week comes and I'm still working on this thing, like trying to figure stuff out, then the smart thing would be to continue working, and that's probably what I would be inclined to do anyway, because you're on a roll and you know what you need to do and you know where you're going. You don't want to cut it off there and then come back in and kind of waste hours just wondering what the hell. Plus, you're so close. Yeah, I just want to. It's better to see movement or something, get more gratification. So, but yeah, I mean, I haven't hit a roadblock yet. This is the most interesting and I think even complex thing I've ever designed. So I kind of feel like I'm in uncharted territory, but I'm glad that I waited this long to build it because I'm better now and the computer's faster. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on. Yeah, actually, I'm in the middle of. Yeah, I haven't even finished. Like before I even did that, I made the video. I haven't even put the color coded clades on the very first one yet, so I don't even know what it looks like. When I go to the first one now, it's like a monkey. So I just chose it randomly. That's how I operate. Anyway, so I'm gonna be hanging out. Oh, my mom gave me 2 beers though too. I saw 2 beers in there. I grabbed them. So I'm a little bit buzzed. She gets these German beers, called like Hyphenstaller or whatever. It says it's been in operation since 1735. Crazy. But she gets like a 6-pack or a 24-pack, and they're only 70 cents each at Costco. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I've been drinking. Oh, I found out that the time trial. I mean, the triathlon that I signed up for, the Sunrise Triathlon. See, I was going to be a triathlete this summer, but I decided against it because coronavirus made it people quarantine, but also because it kind of sucked my money away and I couldn't really afford it anyway. But also because I realized I was premature with bailing from my website. Nothing on my timeline was functional. In fact, today I was over at my mom's house because we're going to drive mountains, and pretty soon I want to take her up to Caribou. And I wanted to download Caribou on her computer to show her my Google Earth of Caribou. Freaking link was broken. I couldn't believe it because I remember just a couple months ago I did surface level before I worked on this, and I made sure that all of those really interesting ones were downloadable. Boulder, all of my Google Earth stuff was downloadable. I made sure. I double made sure. Triple made sure. And then I go here, boom, nothing to downloadable. I don't think Boulder was downloadable. Nothing was downloadable. It's the craziest thing. So now I go and got it. So actually, I'm going to today, maybe even, yeah, right after I make this Clade thing, I'm going to go in and make sure those are downloadable so that when I go to my mom's house, I can download it and show her because I built, Caribou on Google Earth. Anyways, let's keep this under 10 minutes. We'll talk to you tomorrow.